Shalom everybody and greetings from Jerusalem. Nick Vanderlaan here. It is the 16th day of the third month on Elohim's Zadok Priest Qumran Enoch solar calendar. It's September 3rd, 2018. This video is being broadcasted from Jerusalem, Israel. This is going to be the counting of the number of the beast, the number of a man, and the number 666. Okay, so again, we're going to be counting the number of the beast. Al-Wahash in the Arabic is the beast. Take note of that, guys. It's going to come in handy in this presentation. It's the number of a man, and it's the number 666. And please, I have question marks here. So this is there for a reason, guys. I always put my question marks there for a reason. So, guys, read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. He said, "Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Master Yeshua the Messiah, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be soon not shaken in mind, or be ye troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as it was written from us, as that day of Messiah is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Okay? Here's the Aramaic here. "Let no one deceive you by any one of the methods, because unless there shall come first the rebellion, and there be revealed the man of sin, the son of perdition." So, this event, I believe, has to happen. We're in rebellion now. It's 2,000 years of apostasy. Okay. Revelation chapter 13, it talks about the beast of the sea. It talks about the beast out of the earth, okay, which is another beast, and it talks about the mark of the beast. "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So, we want to know what this number is. Regarding that verse that we just read in Revelation, if this process was so straightforward of just counting the numerical value of the letters, the Hebrew gematria, you would not need understanding to do it, because anybody that could count could do the math and figure it out. So there has to be some different type of understanding here. Okay, I theorize the understanding is going to be what's called nonlinear. It's going to use various unorthodox logics, okay, maybe multiple, to count the 666. But it's going to use the standard and traditional Hebrew numeral values of the Hebrew letters to tally up the 666 of the name. So this is obviously a very concealed matter, and we know that king's matters are always concealed. And on his Twitter page, he has Assad as the Antichrist. So I decided to read through his claims and his information that he just had on his Twitter account. Here's a brief list summary of some of the information that Scott puts in his videos of attributes of the Antichrist and Bashar al-Assad fitting this Antichrist. So in Isaiah 10, 14, 30, and 31, he's called the Assyrian, capital T, capital A. He's also the king of Assyria. That area of Assyria, modern day Syria, is part of the Assyrian Empire, guys. Okay. He's also called the king of Babylon in Isaiah 14, this Antichrist figure. In Daniel chapter 11, he is the king of the north. Everybody was looking way up to Russia for the king of the north. How about just north of Israel? Okay, Syria. Okay, because the king of the south, the word for south that is Negev, and Scott also shared that in his video. And the Negev is the area of the land portion of Judah, which is modern day Israel. Okay, so the king of the south is the president of Israel, Scott believes. Ezekiel chapter 28, this Antichrist person is called the Prince of Tyre. Okay, and Scott points out that the king of Tyre is the anointed cherub that covers. So there is a prince, which is the son of a king, which is the anointed cherub that covers. There is this role here, like Yeshua has as the son of Elohim. Here we have the Antichrist in the same kind of father-son role. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, he's called the man of sin. He's also called the son of destruction. In Daniel chapter 7, verses 8, he's the little horn. In verses 8 and 20, he has perceived eyes, which means he's really good at knowing what's going on around him. And he's physically larger than his associates. Like King Saul was a head above everyone else. Bashar al-Assad is also like a head above all the other dignitaries. He's larger than his associates. Daniel 8:20 describes this person as a fierce countenance. And if you look at it, he's always stoic, and he destroys wonderfully. And if you've seen his own country, he's destroyed his own country. It actually says he would destroy his own people. And so, you can get more of that by watching Scott's videos. He's also the lion from the north in Jeremiah chapter 4 and Jeremiah chapter 5. And the lion actually is what Bashar al-Assad's last name means. Al-Assad in the Arabic means the lion. So he's the lion from Joel chapter 1 who lays waste to the fig tree before the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. In Islam, they're expecting the lion of Allah. It's very interesting. Another title for this person is the beast. Bashar al-Assad, his grandfather's last name was al-Wash, which is the beast in Arabic. So he literally is from the line of the beast. The destroyer, as well as another title for this person, the axe, the rod, and the oppressor. Here's the Wikipedia article on Bashar al-Assad's family life. Bashar Hafez al-Assad was born in Damascus on, guess when? September 11th, 1965. The second oldest son. Al-Assad in Arabic means the lion. Al-Assad's paternal grandfather had managed to change his status from peasant to minor notable, and to reflect this, in 1927, he had changed the family name from Wahash, meaning savage or beast, to al-Assad. It's right here in Wikipedia. So what I'm about to share with you needs to be verified, but again, considering the results I got, I figured it's very noteworthy to create this video. So let's go ahead and begin. Here is my publicly shared Google spreadsheet that I made. I got a list full of about 37 people that are very notable and variations of their names, of who possibly could step on the scene as this man, the beast. But again, after the information that I reviewed from Scott Dyer regarding Bashar al-Assad, I got so many names on here. I got Erdogan, I got Ahmadinejad, that crazy president from Iran way back when, Vlad Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu's his father's name, last name, before he changed it to Netanyahu, which was Benjamin Ben Zion Milikowski. I got another form of it, Benjamin Zion Milikowski. I got, everybody, the Pope's name, before he changed it to Pope Francis, all of that. And the only really close one that I got was Benjamin Netanyahu, 683. I got Benjamin Zion Milikowski, 686, but I couldn't do any tricks to really work with that to get it down to 666. Okay, because I said, again, there's going to have to be some weird tricks that you're going to have to play with these names to get, and to have this understanding, to some combination of tricks to get it down to 666. But Bashar al-Assad, he was to get it up to 666. I tried it, a lot of these ones that were in the 600s, to get it up to 666 by adding vowels, and I couldn't do it. The only one I was able to actually do it with was Bashar al-Assad. So now that I shared that with you, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it. So again, I took the English name, I converted it to the Hebrew using Google Translate. And Google Translate is decent. It's really good, actually. Okay? And then what I did, so I took his full name, Bashar Hafez al-Assad, okay, brought it here to the translator, okay, and got the result, took the result, copied the result, threw it in the gematria calculator, and calculated this. Here it goes, 695, and wait a second, and here it is, Bashar Hafez al-Assad, 695 in this, okay? Now, that was close. So what I then did next was I removed the all from his name. So I went here and I removed because all means the. So I removed all. And I removed all, and here it goes. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to put it back in here. Remember, it was 695 before, Bashar Hafez al-Assad. And this is going to come up, and it's calculating 664. And what is the name it gives us? Bashar Hafez Assad. It removed the word al, which is the. Okay? The lion. So now what I did was, here we are, it's 664. How can we get this to 666? So I went back and I looked at this and I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at the structure of the way that the name is spelled, and I'm thinking to myself, well, there's two olives here in the first name, and there's two olives in the last name, and when you look at the words here, there's only one olive here, and there's only one olive here. And I went to look up the Hebrew gematria to see the gematria value of the olive. And just so you know, the gematria value of the olive is 1. So by adding an olive to the first name and a second olive to the last name, it's not that hard of a math, guys. You're adding 2 to 664, but let me go ahead again. I'm going to go ahead and press this and watch what shows up here, his name, and watch the value. Here it goes, spinning, 666, and the name, it recognizes the name as Bashar Hafez Assad. 666. I believe, right here and now, I'm sharing with you guys. I did this last night. I'm getting it out within one day. I believe that this is the calculation of the name. So it's right here in the this is it. I'm going to go ahead and make this one green, guys, because this is the winner. This spelling right here in the Hebrew is it, and it pulled it up as Hafez Assad. And I tried it with all of these names on this whole list. Okay, if there was close to do some variations to get it there, nothing of all the world leaders. The only one is this guy. So this is the last page on my presentation. Again, I'm going to walk you through it again because I did it using the tabs. Now my face isn't here. We have this whole page open now we can go through. All right. So this slide is wisdom, the understanding, quote unquote understanding, to get Bashar Hafez al-Assad to equal 666. So we need to get this name to equal 666 because we know that Bashar Hafez al-Assad, when you convert it in the Hebrew, it's 695. And this is it right here, Bashar Hafez al-Assad in the Hebrew. So what I did, the first step was to remove the word the al, A-L, which means the, from al-Assad. Okay. Now, this rule does not change the meaning of his name. So this change doesn't change the meaning of his name. So I think that this is you can't see my face, but I think that this is a legitimate tweak that we can make to make this solve. So I removed the word the. These two letters right here are removed from the name. It left us this name right here, Bashar Hafez Assad. There's no al-Assad, but just Assad. And Bashar Hafez Assad in the Hebrew now equals 664. We dropped the word al. Then what I did, again, I showed it to you guys. I reinserted or inserted two letter aleph, which each have a gematria value of 1. Okay? So I inserted one here in its first name, so now there's 2. Bashar, okay, Hafez, Assad. And I inserted the second one here. So, again, you can't see my face, guys, or my body language, but this does not change the meaning of his name. He is still lion, okay? It's just not the lion, but it's lion. So 664 plus 1 equals 666. And then what I did, I broke this down for you guys right here on the numerical value of the numerals, the Hebrew numeral values below. And as you can see, every time I do this, that thing pops up. But 2, 1, 300, 1, 200. This is a total of 504. 8, 1, 80, and 7. This is a total of 96. 504 plus 96 is 600. Okay? So we need the last word, Assad, to equal 66. 1, 60, 1, 4 is 66. So 666 is the name right here. And I'll be looking forward to your guys' comments in the comment section below, like always. So I'm signing out for now from Jerusalem. All praise to Yah. Hallelujah. And we'll see about this information, if it be correct, if this actually be the reconciliation or of this number of the beast, the number of a man, 666. So be it.